How to effectively find your dream home when you are selling a house and buying a new one.
Now, real estate agents bring a lot of value in a lot of different ways, but one of the things we're going to talk about is a lot of ways to find this home that might actually work on your timeline, that it might never even hit the open market. And I'm not talking about those pocket listings. I am talking about how someone with knowledge and tools at their database can really help you find exactly what you're looking for. So we're going to dig deeper into this concept, and we're not really going to talk too much about those hidden deals, because really nothing should be hidden. You just need to get somebody who is knowledgeable and smart on your side to really kind of give you this information.
Exactly. Therefore, the first thing that we wanted to talk about, really understanding the listing access. Your real estate agent professionals, in our case, in our area, is Alan Victoria Pinder, of course, is they have access to multi-listing services, or we call it MLS for short, and which is really a comprehensive database that shows all the details about different properties, and also things that you might not, as a buyer or seller, have access, or general public have access to. And of course, this might help you to find the right home that exactly fits your need.
And it might not be something you can find on a consumer-facing website. That's, I kind of think, the important thing to talk about. Yeah. We can do a custom-based search tool, and we also talk to, at least we do, we talk to the builders all the time. So if you're looking for new construction, this will never be on the MLS, because it's going to get sold before we ever gets there. So it's important to have somebody on your side who knows let's go talk about these different builders, what kind of they offer, and then what really is going to fit in. So which means we have to kind of understand a little bit more about your search. In terms of square footage, in terms of location, in terms of price, how many bedrooms and bathrooms you need, what kind of outdoor features, what kind of landscaping are you looking for. These are all important information to give your person who is helping you, that you trust, who is going to be on your side. What about that detailed CMA that you're going to... Hi, it's Alan Victoria. Welcome to our channel and podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
Also, you call text all the time, 252-327-3357. We love talking to you. Don't be shy. Also, grab our buyer's guide and seller's guide in the description below.
Exactly. Therefore, the third thing that we wanted to talk is really tapping to the market analysis. And of course, we do this for the home seller
and home buyers.
And the reason is that you wanted to get the good value for the money that you are spending, and looking at all the neighborhoods in vicinity of that property that you exactly are interested, and understanding what was the market trend was around that area, how people were interested, how the houses sold in that area based on the features that those houses has, as my wife listed those features for you. And these are super important to bring it all to calculation, because real estate is all about numbers, and understanding your numbers gives you the peace of mind, because you know how you invest, how you get the money back.
I would say he said everything's about numbers. It's about two things. You actually have to love it, and you have to make sense for you. It has to make sense for your lifestyle. It has to make sense for your districts of schools you want, the amenities that you are looking for. And it has to depend on you as well. So numbers are important, but so is what is it going to work for you. Also, real estate agents, we talk to other agents. We don't do it all the time because, our job is adversarial in nature, but we will, when we're working with somebody, there's different types of agents out there, and somebody who is talking to other agents is going to have insider knowledge about upcoming properties that you might not have otherwise, because again, we're just having a conversation. So we're really following what's the inventory. I understood that Pitt County was going to have a tremendous amount of townhomes, and there's even more coming. So there's just a lot of, I learned this because, again, I was networking with other agents long before it hit the MLS. It's just an example. So you just have insider market knowledge, because you're getting the scoops, and we're also talking about any market shifts that might be happening. Do you want to talk to me about coordination?
Exactly. Therefore, you talk about the neighborhood, no?
I did.
Okay. Therefore, coordination of the viewing property. This is also after you pick that neighborhood that my wife talked about, and pick this is the neighborhood really you want to raise your kids, or you want to start your family and have kids in the future, is super important. Therefore, your real estate agent definitely can provide and arrange for you a private showing that you can visit those houses and see exactly with your own eyes what's going on, because many things that we do, including a video tour, it doesn't give you smell the sense of the house, and that is so important to visit every house in person if you can.
And then another thing we're going to talk about is feedback and communication. So we're going to talk to you about ways that we can refine the search. What are you looking for? What are your real needs are? Because sometimes you might have overlooked a house that is actually perfect for what you're talking about, your needs. Maybe it just wasn't done enough yet. So on our mind, we didn't see that this new construction is going to work. But by understanding a layout, we can re-talk about something that might actually work because it does fit. Oh, it checks all your boxes. It just physically doesn't look perfect yet because it's not built fully yet. So, I mean, that's another thing to consider. Sometimes we can really say, hey, maybe you want to reconsider this one because you're saying A, B, C, D, and this one hits A, B, C, D, and it just needs 2 months for it to be looking what you think it's going to be look like. Also, we can respond quickly. If the market is shifting, we need to be able to communicate what is going on so you do not miss out on some things that are going faster, things that are going slower. And then we want to also engage in discussions, because my job is to help you and provide information. I do not make the decision. I'm not going to wake up in the house. You are going to wake up in the house. So you have to actually like it. You have to love this place that you're buying, because I would hate for you to buy something you hate. So you have to make the pros and the cons. I'm here to give advice to my clients. You're the decision maker with everything all the time.
Exactly. The next thing that we kind of touch up on it was using the technology or leveraging the technology. Of course, if you're out of the town, out of the states of where you're interested to purchase a home for your family, definitely your agent definitely can offer you virtual tour.
We do a lot of video tours for our out-of-town buyers 100% of the time, because you can't, look, we bought 2 homes ourselves without ever stepping foot inside of them until closing day. So we get it. You need to know everything you need to know about this big purchase that you're making, and you need as much information as possible. So we always do video for you. We go above and beyond whenever we can. So we're just trying to make sure that you have access to whatever you need. So we're just always using these virtual tours in order to really bring it to the next level. And it's going to be personalized just for you when you're our client.
Can you sum up what you wanted to put?
Sure. So basically, we're bringing you a lot of value with understanding what you're looking for, taking our knowledge and expertise and bringing it to the search itself. And we're really trying to make sure that you have the perfect home that you love all the time. So we're here to help you make a well-informed decision, but you are the decision maker always.
Exactly. Don't forget to call Alan Victoria Pinner, real estate agent professional in North Carolina, specifically Pitt County, North Carolina. And our number is 252-327-3357. And don't forget to subscribe in our channel and also watch all these videos and playlists and listen to us on podcast.